3D scene roles are primarily modelers and level artists. And material and lighting artists? Many projects lack these roles. So what if those roles aren't available? That's the level or modeler's responsibility. Many projects, especially smaller ones, don't distinguish between modeling and level design. There's just one role. Then the person needs modeling and level design skills, plus materials and lighting. Some students say that's too much to ask. If the bar's low, big companies wouldn't be hiring. Would it be too easy to get in? It's not about being a jack of all trades. You need at least one exceptional skill. A demonstrable professional ability. For example, exceptional modeling skills. Then, building on that, knowledge of levels, materials, or lighting is a plus. It'll definitely boost your chances. Many project teams have dedicated level artists. They focus solely on levels and don't need modeling skills. Many listeners might think this sounds great. It's just level design, the pay is high, and you don't need to model, it's easy. But it's not that simple. To do high-level work, as I showed you, you need some understanding of the process. Your focus might be level art or modeling, but you still need a basic understanding of both. Especially if you're aiming for a large company, you need to know both areas. Many large companies don't have separate teams, like in my projects or those of my colleagues. It's common to be both level artist and modeler. You might not model yourself, but you'll need to create benchmark models for outsourcing and review the outsourced materials. So you need to understand your career path. At our company, let me check. Modeling and texturing are separate departments, and we have optimization specialists. So why is the company structured this way? Because they want to create an assembly line workflow. Especially outsourcing companies, which are even more specialized. Some outsourcing companies only texture, others just model. Some individuals only texture. As one student mentioned, they only handle UV mapping. Pay attention to this. For beginners, participating in this type of work is fine. However, don't do this for more than 3 years. If you specialize in just one module for over 3 years, you'll likely find yourself out of a job. It's essentially unemployment. It's too narrow, too limited. Leaving this role could easily mean unemployment. Okay, let's continue. I've covered this in many of my courses. Based on your strengths, interests, and career goals, find your own target and direction. This is a list of game companies. Larger font size means a larger company. Take a look. Good companies' recruitment classifications. My take on campus recruitment is that you must seize the campus recruitment opportunity. Getting into a big company isn't the most important thing. It's best to get into a large company, but if not, apply to smaller companies through campus recruitment. Don't waste this opportunity. It's the only chance for everyone to compete equally for top-tier companies. Everyone starts on an equal footing. You don't need family connections. You don't need anything else, it's a level playing field. Many students aren't art majors. Don't worry too much about your major. Many successful people weren't art majors. They still got hired by top companies like NetEase or Tencent through campus recruitment. Why? Because their skills and portfolios were outstanding. Of course, art school is ideal. Being an art major is best. But if you're not, don't be discouraged or anxious. Okay? Don't worry too much. It's not decisive. This is just a bonus. You need to pass a professional exam to get into a large company's recruitment process. No, absolutely not. There are many influential figures, I won't name them, but several prominent figures on Bilibili during campus recruitment had unremarkable school backgrounds and unremarkable majors. They only had bachelor's degrees and weren't even fine arts majors, yet they still landed jobs at top companies. It mainly depends on the strength of your portfolio. Is your portfolio strong enough? Were your skills sufficiently developed before applying for campus recruitment? What if you miss campus recruitment? If you miss campus recruitment after graduation, you can go for open recruitment. Career changers are also welcome, which I'll discuss next. Before discussing open recruitment, I lack project experience and have been studying recently. The industry instability is a major concern. I'm worried I lack the experience to create a strong portfolio and they might reject it. Next, let's talk about open recruitment and look at project experience. Portfolio quality, aesthetic ability, and professional depth and breadth. These are the key aspects assessed during open recruitment. Project experience: how many projects have you worked on? What projects have you worked on, and what was your role? What were your contributions to these projects? What were the project outcomes? What kind of work did you produce on these projects? What do the project results look like? Game screenshots, for example, screenshots from a released game or a demo of an unreleased one. How far did you get, and will you be showcasing this? Personal projects are those outside of your professional work. These are works you developed in your free time. This shows your artistic sensibilities. Your artistic sensibilities are reflected in both personal and professional work. And your professional depth and breadth. Professional depth. As I mentioned, you need to excel in at least one area. Excel in one area. For example, materials, or lighting, or model sculpting, or level design and composition. You need to excel in one area. Breadth refers to your skills in other areas. Your ability to branch out, or have a well-rounded skill set. This determines your rank. As I mentioned, consider the previous rank. Higher ranks require strong all-around skills. They handle scene-specific, end-to-end reviews. Starting here, they need scene-based, end-to-end review skills. The higher the rank, the more versatile the skills. To advance, you need strong all-around skills.